Hello, all of you. There is a familiar question that always comes to me, to you, and probably to many others. Is there a way to pass over our helpless situations, emotional impulses of anger, sadness, regret, warmth, resentful, or regretful? My previous life has had some situations, some quite harsh experiences, and I have also had many fears, deep locks, and moments of anxiety, panic. But now I have transformed myself into a completely different person, more confident, generous, kind, and calm. I have a state of mind and health that is more flexible, happier, and more stable than myself in the past days. And all these changes by the simple value and surprising effects that I got from a book titled Sai Satcharitra. It's an English book adapted from the original Sanskrit by an Indian translator, Mr. Gunaji, and is a book of 52 chapters recording the daily life story of the grown man, with the short conversations between him and his contemporaries in Shirdi, a small village in India. Maybe some of you here have heard this familiar quote. There are predestined circumstances that make a turning point. There are books that change lives. For me, Sai Satcharitra is the book that changed my life, and the faith that led me to the book was from a foreign friend of mine. On September 2nd, 2022, an Indian friend of mine, Mr. Brazil Koken, sent me these words. Dear Phúc have fun repeating this as much as you can right now. Starting today, I love myself, I love my body. No one can misjudge me, no one can lie to me, no one can blame me, no one can harm me. I love myself, I love my soul and my spirit. Dear Phúc please read this book, Sai Satcharitra, a book about a grown man in Shirdi named Sai Baba. People of India believe that he is a benevolent saint of the great, homeless, poor, and of all his devotees who call his name. Some of my Vietnamese friends are also reading the book Sai Satcharitra, and they are getting benefits in their lives. Whether they are Catholic or another religion, they are still reading it and achieve the same blessings. I believe the site will also bless you. Phúc try to read at least one chapter a day. If you find out the meaning of certain chapters but are not satisfied, if you have any doubts, please let me know. My friends and I are always ready to help you. I'm the universe is in me. It's the message that helps to confirm myself and have more accurate feelings of the world around me that I get the most after receiving his message. It's the message that helps to confirm myself and have more accurate feelings of the world around me that I get the most after receiving his message. My dearest, as you know, my name is Phúc I come from Hải Phòng, a posh city in the north of Vietnam. Recently, having met the predestined conditions, I had the good fortune to receive such valuable messages and lessons. And here I am today, sharing with you the story of the divine connection, my old faithful connection with the Almighty Saint from India, Lord Sai Baba. I wanted to share my own journey of change with people who have also experienced many fears and difficulties in life, have had the same stucks and psychological obstacles as I have. But really, my English is not good. What I wonder is, how can my little enthusiasm and courage with my limited knowledge of English and religion be understood and accepted by others? How can I expect I want this sharing of mine not to become a mainstream media and not to be overwhelmed or drowned in the waves of awakening and healing outside? Then my friends support me, encouraged me, advised me to pray to Saint Sai and asked him to give me his courage to carry out this communication idea. And I pray him. Fortunately, the Sai Baba agreed to create a bond between him and me, between his devotees each other, between me and you. He so way with us to share all the blessings to those who trust in him. Here, I want to talk about how he initiated and adjusted my consciousness inside me through his other followers, my spiritual friends in Vietnam and abroad, who guided me, supported me, encouraged me to fulfill my soul task, the task of awakening self-healing in myself and in every predestined person I met in this life. At this moment, most you have wanted to ask, so actually, who is Sai Baba? Yes, Baba, in the book and in his life, is a government in Sardhi, a small Indian village. No one knows where he came from, what year he was born, what is his family background, what is his background, what is his religion. He appears as a simple man, wearing tattered clothes, without any material possessions. He declares not to follow Hinduism, Islam, or any other religion. He lives in an abandoned mosque without a roof and goes door to door every day begging for food in his begging bowl. He hints and guides people going over of different and difficult situations in their life with just simple dialogues in everyday life. Hundreds of thousands of miracles are said to have been performed by him in this lifetime, and now these miracles continue to multiply even after his Mahasamadhi, after his death. Baba passed away, leaving his physical form in 1918, but his divine energy, intention, and power are available and in effect worldwide. Sai Satcharitra is a collection of true stories based on authentic experiences believers had with Baba during his real life on earth. For many, the divine truth imparted by this book is even greater than the knowledge content in the Vedas and the Gita, precisely because all the characters and events in it are real and authentic and has been recorded in detail by various devotees. The old Sai's believers over the world come to this book and they always find the answers to their problems. Ask Sai Baba and we will have solutions. It's what they always tell themselves and advise others. In fact, that's exactly what happened like miracles. And also, the truth is that I have found practical solutions over on my own stuck deadlocks. For example, a simple situation happened to me at noon yesterday. when my boss gave me a job with a deep line for trading and gave me a reminder waiting for the final order from the boss to close the deal. Near the end of the transaction, I hesitated when I didn't see the final order from the boss as the attached instruction. Should or shouldn't, need or not urge the boss here. At this moment, I opened a page in the book Sai Satcharitra, in which there was a story, a piece of dialogue, a student exchange between Baba and the characters in which an idea popped down. Everything has a good reason for it. Just take it easy, slowly. In the end, everything has a way to handle it. No need to rush, no need to be too impatient. That is what it means. And this changed at that moment. I certainly felt calm, relaxed, completely light and waiting for orders from my boss. No rushing and no worrying about anything anymore. Most Sai Baba devotees perform daily and weekly rituals to bond themselves with the thoughts of Sai Baba. There is always his teaching to rescue them from all troubles. I know that book will help our readers know about the simple life of Sai Baba, and you will definitely get the right solution to all your problems, all the answers to all your questions, what you need. It's said that Sri Sai Baba made the book written through Sri Anna Sahib Dahoka Hemadpant by giving him inner motivation. And so am I. As soon as I felt the entire page of the book, I received a similar message from him. Courage, my child. No need to worry or be afraid of anything. I'm always inside you, giving you strong motivation and creating the most convenient, simple ways for myself to reach my new readers through your understanding, your perceiving, and spreading. Let people turn on their own inspiration switches for me. You just need to share in the most realistic and understandable way your benefits when you read the book and the little stories written about me instead of interpreting a sublime myth that makes the reader listener feel colors of superstitions, and they will miss the opportunity to get your shipping by their fears, by their wanderings. You just need to share in the most realistic and understandable way your benefits when you read the book and the little story written about me instead of interpreting a sublime myth that makes the reader listener feel colors of superstition, and they will miss the opportunity to get your sitting by their fears and by their wanderings. You should be dedicated and kind. So good sits gently and naturally, you will avoid the predestined relationship. Let's take the first steps. I will always be with you, my child. Baba also made it clear to the author of this book. It's I who write my life. Listening to my stories and teachings will create faith in the hearts of devotees, and they will easily feel themselves and realize the happiness in themselves too. Sai Baba always helps people and teaches them the way of self-realization. Those who receive his dozens, grace, or have the opportunity to listen to his leelas and miracles, or even have the opportunity to chant his name, are indeed very fortunate. And right now, I want to share with all of you his next devotees, the next pre-selected ones, a real journey of myself and my authentic experiences as well, such as the change in thinking and the good reasons that I have had when reading about his life and lessons in the book Sai Satcharitra by Hemadpant. Only those who are pre-selected willing are people of Sai Baba. Only having these predestined relationships was given the opportunity to know and was attracted or motivated, read and ponder this book. It was truly a miracle when I realized that I was also one of those blessed by Saint Sai Baba. Sai Baba always taught us to have Shraddha is faith, Sabri is patience. He is burning the karma through many lifetimes for all who come to him in the sacred fire of the need that he is keeping and preserving forever. He believed that this book will last forever and always work in every age. And from now on, with the blessing of the Saint Sai, my friends and I will accompany with you. We will read each chapter of this book every week, and we will slowly gradually increase the rate of absorption, increase the ability to identify ourselves, and at the source of light awareness every day. We will receive more positive direction, stronger thinking, and more effective thoughts in our daily life. Best way, please let's read, understand, and listen to the book from the English original to be able to understand more accurately the meaning of each message. Let's start a new journey together with his life stories and lessons. You can listen to the free audiobook versions of this book Sai Satcharitra on YouTube channels. In case you don't know English, you can read and refer to the book's Vietnamese translations translated by me and my friends. Thank all of you for your listening to my sharing today. Have you enough grace, concentrate and learn about this Almighty Saint in the role of the honest, pure and simple man. I'm pleased to receive your encouragement as well as any suggestion, flavor or support from you. Please leave a comment or message on my channel or to my phone number. Phúc is looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much. We will study the first chapters of the book next week. Your hearts always be happy in the present. Goodbye and see you later.